Good afternoon, and welcome to Feelings with Dr. V. Your host, Dr. V.
Hello, welcome to today's episode of Feelings with Dr. V. Today, we have some very special guests joining us to dig deep into their feelings and emotions and share with us their stories of genetic engineering gone wrong. We should probably take a moment to warn those in our studio audience and those watching at home that the following stories are deep and contain the cold, hard facts of genetic engineering and what it can do to you. Our first guest today is Jimmy Jr., the result of the very first human cloning attempt. It didn't go so well. Let's bring him in. Jimmy, come on down.
Thank you, Dr. V, for having me here.
Oh, my bad, Jimmy.
Thank you.
Take a seat, Jimmy.
Thank you
Very much. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Doctor. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Both arms. I'm sorry, but you only have one, Jimmy. Why is that?
Well, Doctor, my missing arm is the result of an inpatient attempt at cloning that went terribly wrong. Thanks to this mad scientist that wanted a clone of himself so bad and wanted to be the very first to do it. And this is what happens.
You're missing an arm because of the selfish man. Wow. Does this make everyday life hard for you?
Definitely. When I go out into the real world and I see people with 2 arms, 2 legs, and I have 2 legs and 1 arm, there's something missing.
Do you ever feel lucky that it could have been worse? You could have had no arms or no lower body?
I mean, I'm very grateful for that, but as of right now, I'm pretty saddened.
Really? And how would you feel if I told you that the selfish man that did this to you is here in our audience today, and he wants to tell you he's sorry?
He's here?
He's here today. We flew
Today?
in to talk to you.
Right now, in the back.
Right now. In fact, Jimmy Sr., why don't you come on in?
Jimmy Sr.?
Junior?
You did this to him, Senior. How does
You did this to me.
I'm sorry. Please let me take a seat.
Wow. Wow. So, you came here to talk to him. Is there anything you would tell him right now?
Well, first off, I'm sorry for causing this to you. I mean, look at you.
I know. I don't even look like you.
You're hideous.
I'm not junior.
You're hideous.
You're senior. I'm supposed to be junior.
You're hideous.
Fellas, please, calm down. We just need to talk about our feelings and emotions.
Well,
Could you ever see yourself forgiving Senior for what he did to you?
after I look past all of this and what has happened and all of his mistakes, I can forgive him.
I see.
Well,
Is there anything that you think you could have done better or just not have done at all?
well, Dr. V, obviously, the whole scientific community sees that I should have just waited a little longer.
Yeah, you should have waited because now I'm a monster.
Yeah, you truly are hideous.
If science evolves in the next 20 years, could you see yourself making a better clone? And if so, would you discard of this one?
Well, I don't think there's anything better than this guy over here, Dr. V.
So what am I?
He's calling you good. You were wanted. You were almost a human.
Almost isn't good enough.
Well, I'm sorry, but until you get another arm, you just won't be the same.
I might dispose of him.
I think that might be the sensible thing to do. But you know what? As long as you have him right now, you should cherish him.
Please forgive me, Junior.
I forgive you of your mistakes.
Wow.
Let's go.
Look at that. I'm going to thank them for coming in.
Oh, thank you,
Thank
Dr.
you
V.
for
Thank you.
being here. Oh,
Thank you, doctor. Thank you very much.
I hope y'all have a nice day, and I hope y'all get better. Yes. Very, very touching story. But next up, we have a young man named Brad, who suffers from the unfortunate results of his parents breeding for desired traits. Brad, why don't you come on in? Oh, Brad, nice to meet you. Wow. Why don't you take a seat, you freak? I'm sorry. It's just your hair. It's so distracting, Brad. Wow. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Well, my parents tried to give me blonde hair. As you can see, I have a tiny amount of them. But because they inbreeded too much, my genotype mutated into giving me these clowny hair.
Wow. How does that make you feel every day, like at school and just walking around?
Well, it's very difficult to miss me during the hallways.
I see.
And everybody makes fun of me all the time. Even nerds.
Wow. So even people that you wouldn't think would make fun of somebody, they make fun of you.
Yeah, even the disabled one, the one that had no one arm.
Oh, Jimmy Jr.
Yes, sir.
He makes fun of you. Wow. Jimmy Jr. was kind of a jerk. Did they ever call you names because of your hair?
Yes, they call me Bobby the Clown.
Bobby the Clown. Bobby the Clown. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry. I don't want to keep you here too much longer. You look really depressed. Is there anything you wish your parents could have done?
I think they should have safely inbreeded or breeded good, so my genetic material, would be good, so I can have blonde straight hair.
It truly is, it's really sad. Do you ever see yourself getting like a wig? Or what happens when you cut your hair? Does it grow back the same way?
Unfortunately, yes.
Wow, so you're stuck with this hair for life.
And then my alleles will get passed on to my kids too.
Wow, so you're saying that your next offspring will have a chance of being Bobby the Clown Jr. Truly is sad. Wow. I just want to thank you for coming in, Brad.
Thank you, Doctor.
And I'll see you soon. And lastly on the show, let's welcome Michael and his twin brother Jordan. They're conjoined twins. Come on down, guys. Hey, guys. Take a seat, please. Just take a seat. Guys, I understand that being this close, you must have your difficulties. Why don't you take a moment to tell us a little bit about your condition?
Well, as you can see, Doctor, we're conjoined twins. Stuck forever, sadly. It happens only in identical twins where the fertilized eggs fail to separate fully.
Wow. So it was a very rare chance of this happening to you guys. How does this make you feel?
Makes me feel, it feels awkward every day when you try to take showers. And when you try to talk to other people, especially when you're trying to find a relationship.
Wow. Have you ever thought of moving to Europe
No, why do you say?
so that the other one could drive?
Very funny, Dr. V.
Mm-hmm. And tell me a little bit about your social life. Do you ever plan on getting married? How would that even work with two men already in the relationship?
Well, Doctor, as much as I love females, I'm not sure how well that will work. Maybe if you find another pair of conjoined twins.
Wow, I see. What do you think about this?
Well, since I'm stuck to him, we might as well get a conjoined twin. A hot one, if you may. And our number is 210-545454.
Wow, you have it there.
Male
That's
or
the
female?
number. Male or
Mo-
female?
Preferably female.
Male's
Is that a
joint.
struggle for
Yeah.
you, making decisions?
Male's fine
Do
too.
you ever have trouble making decisions when it's two people and not one?
Well,
Yes,
the only
because-
decision we really have, Doctor, is when we decide to take a poo or pee first. We don't know which one to do.
And that's the cold, hard facts. That's how you have to live. Are there any operations to saw in half, or is it just not worth the risk?
It's not worth the risk, Doctor.
I'm afraid so. Well, there you have it. If there's anybody that wants to take the time to try and help out these two poor guys, please feel free to help. Do they have to be conjoined twins, or could it just be two people?
It'll be awkward if it was two people, Doctor. Especially because this guy is special.
Special. You're both special. You are one, and you're both special.
I'm special, not him.
I hope you can figure out your differences after this show, but that's all the time we have. So we just want to thank all of our, guests for being here, and don't forget to tune in tomorrow when we have an interview with the world's first. Whoa, 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 whoa! Are you okay? Oh, help! Help!